face cam again. It's my new favorite thing. God, it worked so well last video that I decided, you know what, let's bring it back. Because honestly, I think it's good practice. I don't really, I don't really know. I felt a connection when just looking at the camera and back at the screen and just actually doing gestures on videos and people being able to see them, I guess. I don't know. I just thought I did pretty well. Let's do that again. I mean, to be honest, if it went terribly last video, I probably wouldn't think about like practicing more. I'd probably just not do it again. But yeah, since I thought, I'm looking at the camera and my phone is not even that like charged right now, so I just wanted to have face cam that much that I was willing to just put my phone on the line even when it wasn't ready for it. But yeah, look at us, back in animation. Oh no. Yeah, this video I'm going to throw away all my perfectionism, all out the window, literally, because there's a window right there. I don't know why that was a point needed bringing up, but yeah, the biggest problem I have with animation and just like sketching and drawing and stuff in general is, oh no, it's not circular enough. Oh, draw it again. Oh no, it's still not circular. Draw it again. Oh, it's a bit better, but not circular. No, it's not circle. Oh, it's there's a bit up there that doesn't look quite that good. All right, no, it's not really connecting. It's a bit square, isn't it? Yeah, just stop. All right. I'll literally accept this as a circle, okay? This is what I'm going to have to just let go of. Oh, this looks terrible though. But not only am I a perfectionist, I'm stupid. Like I just like perfection. I perfectionalize the like most simple things. Like I mean, my perfectionism only applies to basically the most easy things to adjust. As soon as something's like, oh no, I have to actually think to do this, it's fine, no one will care. But as soon as it's something that I can do, something like if I'm trying to draw a line and it's not really straight, but I can get it straight, I know that I can at some point, I will keep on drawing until it's straight. Not like if I draw some bad anatomy, I'll completely redo it because that's too much work. So that's, yeah, no, I hate it. It's not even perfectionism, it's just being lazy, I guess. Well, being lazy and also, I don't know, like trading off your what is it? You're trading off time with drawing something just like that tiny bit better that doesn't even improve anything. So yeah, today we're going to literally go crazy and because it doesn't matter how like on point I draw everything now anyway, especially because it normally doesn't end up being on point once after I like sort of like line it and finalize and everything. I still have to like adjust stuff there, so like it's pointless trying to do it here. I mean, I realized that before. I don't know why I just never am able to let it go every single time. It's so bad. But yeah, this is our last cycle that I'm doing, and yeah, it's quite exciting that I'm actually going to be able to finish everything up and not have it just mingle in my mind, in the back of my mind any longer. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. But yeah, it's actually not that. It's not that hard actually. Like I don't know why every single time I sort of think about doing this, I'm always like, oh no, it's going to completely ruin my day, and I'm not going to be able to do it. Just like at all whenever I start, like I just won't be able to do it, every single time I think of it, it's like something huge that I can't sort of tackle in like just a few minutes, which I totally can. So I'm gonna do that right now and show it who's boss. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen in the background of this video. I really need to stop like it's so annoying. I really hate just drawing programs, for whatever reason, drawing programs have really been ruining my recordings lately. Just like, I mean, it's always been from Sketchbook completely not recording in the past to, well, just what's happening now. Like, every single time I record, it just sort of freezes at certain points, and you can't really see anything. So, like, whenever I'm explaining something and I'm editing, oh, here I go again. Whenever I'm, get on. This is so annoying. Whenever I'm recording something and I'm explaining, like, I'm like gesturing with like strokes and stuff and pointing arrows to what I'm drawing, and I'm going like, oh, goes here and that's everything that's going well. I have no clue what's going on, so hold on. I realized I haven't animated in so long. I forgot that I need to do keyframes. What am I doing? What's a keyframe? Okay, so this is, oh, I haven't really. I wrote 2.5 here, and there's nothing else. So I'm guessing this is 3 and then 3.5, and then 4 and then 4.5, and then back here we got 2. And 1.5 and 1. Okay, so that should be a better way to animate. So what are we looking for then? So right, yeah, I'll do oh wait, no, I already did 3. This is 3.5. Okay, so I'll leave that there because I don't really need that for I'm talking, okay, just to sort of perform my point, to give a demonstration of what I was talking about. I'm writing down the number on the frames so I can do the in-betweens like like actually properly, so I can do it because I've got, well, 4 keyframes right now and 4 in-between sort of, so I needed, well, and I've got the third one drawn, so that means so I hide everything other than the first frame, right? No, because I need to do the first. God, I haven't animated in so long. I've completely forgotten the whole discipline. I don't understand how I even did it before. So you draw all the keyframes first because the keyframes don't, like, there's no in betweening the keyframes, so you just draw all of them first, right? Gosh, it's so stupid. Okay. So I guess I just draw it independently from all the other ones because I can't really, reference it off or anything. Okay, cool. All right, so we're doing frame 4 now, I guess. Brilliant. I mean, but I do need to know like what the sort of proportions I'm looking at is, so I don't like completely go off. But then again, we're not perfectionizing anything, so just go for it, right? We're just gonna go crazy. No, we keep that. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, just all the stuff is like a slideshow basically. When I edit it, I'm always like hoping, oh, come on, show the next frame of the slideshow so people get an idea of what I'm talking about now, because I'm talking about random stuff that is just not being shown on video, and because it's just stuck there. It's like stuck on a single frame that I was drawing, and it just doesn't like update for some reason. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get what's wrong with drawing programs and screen recorders. I might as well just like do the real life recording. Honestly, this is probably better. Yeah, I'll just turn around and so you can see my screen whilst I draw, so you can actually, because I know the camera's not gonna get stuck or anything. So I might as well just do that, like, honestly, it's probably a smarter option than keeping it works sometimes. I don't know what the sort of, it's really inconsistent, and I don't really know what the trigger is for that stuff happening, and it's really annoying. So yeah, I just hope that it doesn't really happen, and if it does, I hope I'm explaining what I'm doing instead of just saying this and that, and nobody knows what I'm talking about because they can't see. But yeah, recently, I've been kind of off everything, to be honest. Not really been world building that much, not really been van building that much, and not really been drawing that much. It's just been me character designing, and it's been terrible because, right, I finished the character design and it does not work. It just I sort of finished it and it does not work. Oh, come on. I made a part of it. Okay, I guess I could just show. Here's Rin. Color palette wise, I think whatever, right? it's really iffy. It feels like something I'll definitely change in the future because I've no clue. Like, I don't, I hate the brown. It just doesn't make sense on these, like I don't know, just weird bits of anatomy. Well, like the horns and like the crest, and because that stuff, it doesn't fit brown. If they were antlers, if they were like natural looking, yeah, that's the thing. These look really like sort of artificial, I guess. These crests, because I mean, you know. Okay, here I am demonstrating something again that people probably can't see. If it was something like oh god, I can't draw. Me even being perfectionist on the on on the sketches. Oh god, can I draw something sort of like what I'm trying to say? If it was something like this shape, it makes a lot more sense. Okay, right. This shape as I explain nothing once again. Oh my god, I can't draw. I honestly can't. All right. If it was like curved, so just imagine a diamond but with curved edges. If you can't see the screen, this is awkward as hell. I can't do this. I can't like explain what I'm doing whilst the visual is clearly here. But just rounded corners, right? Rounded corners versus sharp edges. You'd probably use brown for the rounded corners and something like more artificial, like, I don't know, blue or purple or like, I don't know, something like orange or something for for the like actual diamond with sharp edges, which is what Rin has. But again, only brown sort of works. I don't know, even the brown is sort of not working anymore. It was such a pain coming up with a color palette. Honestly, like this purple could have been anything. Just a purple that I replaced the orange with because I don't know, you've probably seen it before. Well, yeah, like the old color palette was just all this. You could still see a remnant of it on the edges when I bucket tooled them. But this purple could have been any color, I reckon. I mean, this I think this looks the best. Purple, teal, and this really light pink. I think that works. I think, and I mean orange eyes. It's sort of just I just couldn't let go of the orange, in her design. I really wanted it there to be orange. It just didn't work on a snout. It was way too just out of place. I just think teal up against orange. I mean, it's a cool, like, I guess if it was like fashion, if it was like clothing or something, it'd work. And that's the thing. That's the sort of the nuance, designing between like patterns on a creature rather than clothes on a human character. Is you sort of have to consider, oh well, if this occurs naturally, then like it should at least sort of, I guess, match. I mean, you're sort of going with the nature palette. I know, like, there's nothing in nature going teal and then purple. I mean, what is this? Magenta? No, it's not. It's like light purple, sort of. Medium purple. I know there's nothing in nature going like that, but like, it just feels more realistic than teal and orange. I just feel, I don't know why. It just gives me that sort of natural vibes, I don't know, maybe it's just like the analogous stuff. I know I said I wasn't going to care about that sort of stuff. I mean, no, I guess I didn't really say that, because I never really understood that. Analogous just seems really like a lazy palette to me, because like obviously everything there is going to mix and sort of come together well, like if you have green and then blue and then dark blue or purple or something. Well, maybe not purple, I don't know, just like if you have yellow and then orange and then red, obviously that's going to come together, that's just like self-explanatory. It's not really, I don't really think that's really good design, I don't really like that sort of color palette because it just feels lazy. I really like contrasting colors. I really like colors on the opposite sides of the wheels, the several color wheels. It just feels a lot more like it. I don't know. And this is also another thing, is I handicap myself so much when it's absolutely like, well, it's not even unnecessary. It's like bad. like, I'm going to like completely stray off into a weird topic here, but just whenever I'm doing anything, I always like going, oh, I'm gonna do it the hard way. That's going to help me learn so much better, so much more, and I'm going to do so much better in the future. And I'm going to like and I basically just like choose the harder option of whatever options I have, just to sort of handicap myself and give myself a bit of a challenge, when it's absolutely like the original task is a challenge. Like, basically the what's it example I always think of is playing Critical Ops, or just, I guess, any shooter. I don't really know, not really shooters, just like anything in general. I sort of like, well, just, yeah, as the example, Critical Ops. Whenever I play, I always just love going sniper, or playing like pistols all game, and not use assault rifles, because I really think, because the assault rifles, I just think, oh, that's really easy, right? You just like spray and pray, and then you just get kills, like whatever, that's so simple to do. I prefer the harder option of sniping and using pistols, because I don't know, it's more difficult, I guess. I don't know. And I die every single round. I'm trash at the game. I can't do anything about it, and I just refuse to use assault rifles, because I think, oh, they're going to be too easy. I'm going to destroy everyone. And when I get mad, I use assault rifles and still do trash. Like, I handicap myself in the least necessary places, and it just ends up like nothing comes of it, So like, what was I talking about? So how that applies to color palettes, I don't know. Like, I got no color theory whatsoever. I've got no clue how you'd make crazy colors cool, but I still just mix, I guess, what's that stuff, complementary, not complement, is it complementary colors, something like that. Yeah, I just like going all over the color wheel, instead of staying in one sort of corner, because I don't know, it seems just more difficult. And also, I guess, if you, yeah, like, I mean, there is some truth to it. If you get a really nice palette from all corners of the color wheel, the corners of the circle, it is a much better palette than if you just, well, in my personal opinion, a much better palette than analogous colors, because it just, analogous is the one with just all three colors like next to each other, right? I'm not getting that wrong, am I? Because that would be pretty embarrassing. And also, I'm doing nothing again. My God, can we please just, come on, do what I said I was going to do, and just shut up and just draw. Oh my God, just do it. And then at the end, I don't know I need the proportions. I can't just draw this and then go like, oh, it doesn't have to be perfect when it's completely off. Like, I've no clue why this is so big. Why that shin is just huge. Like, I just need the actual approximate size of stuff, because I can't just, oh my goodness, such an idiot. See, this is what happens. This is why I can't animate. It's so annoying. I just can't do it. I can't come on here and just get stuff done. Oh my God. And also, it's gonna be super annoying for me, because I'm having to use like old drawing techniques. I mean, I haven't really expanded that much since the last time I drew this, but like, every single time I work on something for a long time and and then like stop. Well, like, if I work on something and then stop and then come back after a long time, after I've sort of like expanded my knowledge and my technique of drawing, I look at the stuff and I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to like draw everything, like, as if I draw it new, everything's gonna have to change, and it's gonna be a bit messy and everything. Why doesn't this have a head? Hold on, it does. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong. Necessarily? Wait, what? Okay, so that's 3, right? 3, and this is 4. Why can't I? Oh right, no, it doesn't. Oh, I'm such an idiot. So, all right, what is this? This is up, isn't it? Right? This is up, and then that's contact, and then down. Yes. Okay. So up, the head would be up. Sure. Okay. Right. So, so that's why I've just completely neglected this for this long. I can't, demonstrated very well here. I can't, when I'm on here, I can't just do stuff smoothly, get stuff done well. It always has to be choppy and a waste of time and just, can we just, right, just, but like, did that line really improve anything? Like, when I'm lining stuff, when everything's sort of like lined and I'm adjusting stuff, if I see I've lined that line like that, would it be the most difficult thing to just change it, to adjust it? Why did I have to adjust it then, you know? I'm just trying to figure this out. Why am I like this? Why do I get so specific with where my lines go? Like, if I just drew that and it doesn't line up at all with anything, does that really matter? Do I really have to line this 5 times just to make it work? I just don't get it. I don't get what I'm doing, you know? Oh my god, I need an animation, just, sort of, process. I just need to know what I'm doing and be able to do it well. Okay, right, I guess, what on earth am I looking at? God, this is such a messy work as well. Just do it. I honestly can't. Just do it and don't really bother with anything, because you're going to waste your time. Just do everything first, and then when you're finalizing, it should be fine. No, because when you're sketching, okay, right, I'm between these two. When you're sketching, if you're not sort of specific, if you don't draw everything like it should be in the lining stage, then once you line and you're adjusting stuff, that's going to be difficult. That's going to be hell if your sketch isn't right. But if you sketch this slowly, how does that help you either? How does that, it's just a rock in a hard place. There's no winning with animation. All you can really do is just slug along with just line after line and undo after undo. God, I can't. This is a terrible career path. But like, how do you improve from here? How do you improve? How do you go from, I guess it's just control, right? And thinking before you place down your stroke. Is that so? Is that literally all you need to do? Is just go like, I'm gonna draw here, and then it's gonna be fine, right? And, well, it's that and control, right? You need to be able to draw what you're thinking of, because your hand doesn't listen to you. God, I don't know. This stuff is just kind of being annoying at the moment, and I just can't wait to get past this teething stage, I guess. I don't know what you'd call this. Just being super annoying and just not being able to draw well stage. I can't. Is that a frame? I mean, it's not perfect. I guess that's the whole point right now. Hold on a second. I could totally just make this go back a bit, because that is way too long. Yeah, there we go. Right, next frame, I suppose. Okay, right, cool. Also, I forgot. Yeah, okay, I forgot to finish up about the Rin point. So, yeah, her color scheme, pretty much done. It's a bit weird, because she has, how many colors is this? Like, 7, 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 colors, including her iris, which I didn't put in here. And that's more than all of my characters. Now I'm sort of just wondering if I should oh wait, 6 colors. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Hold on, I swear there's more colors than that. 6, really? Okay. And I'm sort of reconsidering. I'm sort of thinking maybe I should, because she is supposed to be like an epic dragon, which well, like sort of Eastern style, which I know I said last video and completely just like didn't take any of my own advice. Like, I think this is a brilliant like normal body type, which is what I was going for, but what I was also going for was just a normal Western dragon, and that's literally what said I wasn't going to do. I said I was going to base the special elements off Eastern dragons, and I just went off and drew a Western dragon and whatever, right? It's just completely not what I envisioned, and yeah, I mean, this is a perfect Western dragon, but we've got tons of chances to draw, just more Western dragon characters rather than Rin, and yeah, I just think we really should just take this opportunity to change up the body type, make it actually different to just the normal stuff I draw, and make something my own. Like, come on, everything's just been so generic and cliche. Like, I just had to go off and sort of make a new sort of body type, because I've always drawn like this, it's always just been my anatomy is just this every single time. Like, I'd probably draw humans like this as well, but I really want to mix it up. I really want to make it actually something that's my own, quote unquote. But I mean, these body types, these styles, they've obviously been done before, and I guess I'm just sort of putting my own spin on it. I don't really know what spin I'm putting on. It's just I'll see, I guess. I don't know. So basically, I want to sort of fit Rin into something like this. Just a slim Eastern, sort of. It's not quite Eastern, I know, but maybe if I make the legs shorter. I think I'll just be really goofy, though. I think I'll just completely ruin their, like, seriousness. I don't know, man. I need to experiment, obviously, because you could make cool things with Eastern dragons, and it's they're pretty badass. So I don't know why I'd shun them like that. To, I don't know, fit my Western views on the Eastern dragon. Maybe I should just make Eastern dragon characters. 10% on my phone. Oh dear. I think it will carry through for a bit longer. How long have we gone? 28 minutes is that? I can't see because I've lowered the brightness down to conserve battery. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I should just make Eastern dragon characters. I don't really know how that works, though, how that stuff works. Also, I do want wings. I do just generally like wings. Of course, all of this stuff is basically inspired by Astafel. All of the sort of slim anatomy. I mean, I say slim anatomy. I went on just to sort of check and reference a bit at some point, and I found that it's not really all that slim. I guess it's just long. Because her sort of limbs, I just assumed that, oh right, Eastern dragons slim limbs, but she doesn't really do that. Her limbs are still sort of like strong, sort of, they still have muscle to them. It's sort of just normal. It's like a normal Western dragon, but just long. I feel like the torso, I guess, is just really long, and that's about sort of how you'd go about like Easternizing a Western dragon, is just to make them a bit longer. But I don't really know. I don't really know how I'm. So yeah, like I said, I'll experiment a bit more, just until I find the perfect. I mean, also, like, in my world, like, these dragons are basically like aliens, so maybe I could reflect that somewhere, like maybe make their heads like weird shaped or something. I don't know though, because yeah, I want to make something my own, but I also want to retain the dragon shape. I don't really know why. That's just something I guess I want to do. So just get to it then, I guess, at some point. Okay, cool. So what? Okay, right. Back to animating. So yeah. That's, I guess, all the Rin stuff. New color for her horns, probably. I don't really know. Maybe move around her colors just as a whole. I don't really know. But that's like her sort of embodied. There's not really anything else I'd like to add or anything. So yeah, this is her embodied in a Western dragon, even though this probably won't be her body after I'm done. But still a nice body shape, just not the one that sort of fits her species, I guess. So, yeah, that's enough of that, I think. Anything else on Sketchbook that I need to really... No, because this is literally what I've been doing for the past week. Oh, yeah. Also, I fixed her goatee issue. It no longer looks like a beard. It just, it actually just, it's quite nice. And I got sort of inspired. Hold on a second. This could be a lot better. I just realized. Got inspired by a sort of design Ash did for me. He was just messing around with Chillis's design, and he drew a sort of pretty nice pattern on his face, and thought, yeah, I might as well move that over to Rin. It is quite a nice pattern, and so, yeah, it goes something like this. So yeah, it's just nice, sort of feathery cheek, I guess. I don't really know, and I sort of like the way the pattern on the snout sweeps past it, and yeah, I think it's not bad. I don't know, her ears may be a bit iffy, maybe it's like ear fuzz. I don't know, but then again, like, it's not really, I don't know just where to put fur and feathers. I'm not really that experienced or knowledgeable about that stuff. So I don't know, maybe she'll end up with like a furry chest, or even feathered wings. I don't know, just stuff that I really need to figure out with the species as a whole, instead of just the character, because she is a very different character to the ones I've designed so far. So I don't know. I'm still yet to flesh out her personality. Maybe I'll do that at some point, but I don't know. I feel like she might be a bit two-dimensional in the end anyway. So who knows? Like I said, I'll figure something out. Right, that's enough of Sketchbook. I don't really need that anymore. Right, continue on. Down. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's that. Work. God, I was out all day yesterday, just helping with installations. It was awful though. It was actually awful because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't help until like the third installation. Because I don't know, they just didn't have enough tools for me or something. Like, they had 2 sets of ladders and 2 people were already installing stuff. I mean, sort of luckily, because there was a really difficult thing that I absolutely would not have been able to do if it was... Hold on a second, this is completely wrong. Wait, hold on. Why? Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, no, I'm just tripping. Okay. I thought the foot was going forwards, but it's just because I was on the frame before it. So then, yeah, no, okay, right, this is completely fine then. Yeah. So luckily, I guess they were able to sort of figure that stuff out, and I didn't have to like try it out on my own, because I would have absolutely failed. It's just like tricky stuff, like metal inside the building. Just like normally when we install blinds and stuff, it's really easy because the frames are all wooden and stuff. As soon as there's something different, it's just carnage. We can't do anything, and we sit there for like 5 hours trying to figure stuff out. It's yeah, quite annoying. I mean, like, I can't do anything about it. I'm not knowledgeable at all in that aspect, so you know, I can only really rely on them and I'll like hand them some tools and stuff, and that's my definition of helping. But yeah, I'm basically, all I am is the sort of backup boy and the cleanup boy right now. I'm the janitor and backup, even though I can't really back up because I have no knowledge of anything. And you'd think like someone who's like a backup would probably be a bit more competent, but I can't do nothing. So I just sort of like, I just help with the easy installations and stand around basically playing egging. Oh yeah, that's right. No, so yesterday, yeah, did all that until like, well, I got home at around like 11, but that's just because my coworker who I was doing it with, he invited me out to dinner, and we had a great big dinner just in the city, which I never go to. It was actually quite, I don't know, I just thought, oh well, you know, he's inviting me. Well, I don't know. I just think courtesy for courtesy. I don't even know how you'd express that. Just as a courtesy, I just accept. And so went and had lovely dinner in the city, and we chatted and bonded, and yeah, it was a brilliant night, because I guess the last thing we did was quite, well, I mean, it wasn't that easy actually, because there was something that went wrong. God, I don't know. I feel like I'd completely be rubbish if I went out solo installing, because I have no problem solving at all. I mean, I know everyone else has just like sort of learnt it from experience, like, oh, how do I do this? Okay, just ask someone. All right, so this is how you do it, and now I know. I don't know any of that, and I don't know. I've not really been that proactive in sort of asking about how that sort of stuff works. So I end up just like not being able to help around and not knowing at all. Like when something goes wrong, like I just sit there, I stand there and sort of just stare in awe as they like just rectify the problem. Well, not really in awe, but as it takes literally hours to fix a single problem, which I don't know. I thought it was the sort of problems that you face is so strange. I thought it would be a lot easier than that, because my dad, he's always said, oh well, I mean, like everyone's just really crap at problem solving, and he just knows how to sort of fix everything. And I guess he makes it look easy, because every time I'm installing with him and there's a problem, he just goes, oh, all right, just fix that, put that over there, and just do something like this, and then boom, problem solved. And then whenever I'm with his employees, with my coworkers, I stand there like a lemon, going like, what on earth? How can you even rectify something like this? It just seems like an impossible task that you'd probably just have to leave, or like have to completely redo, and if it just fails again, you just have to redo it again. It just seems so difficult to me whenever I face a problem. But I've always thought that it was easier than that, I guess. I always thought, oh well, it's just like, because I'm pretty good at problem solving, I guess. I normally, like, I don't know. I don't know what my sources are. I haven't really problem solved in quite a while, so I wouldn't really, I don't really know. But I just thought, there's a problem, there's a solution, you find it, you fix it, easy, right? But no, you can't. It's literally impossible. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm to do in the future. I guess just be a bit more. Be a bit more attentive, a bit more better at yeah, doing stuff, at asking about stuff and fixing stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm not completely useless. I'm not like absolutely not able to, because I come up with some solutions. I mean, obviously, I'm a think tank. I come up with ideas. Most of it's stupid. Sometimes it might work, but yeah, mostly I just make suggestions, and if it doesn't work, they'll tell me. If it does work, brilliant, I did something, I helped, yay. But it's always like, it's not really that complicated. It's just the simple stuff that I fix. So I don't really know what else I'm able to do apart from that. Sucks, but I guess time will fix that. I'm really just banking on time, right? I'm not even like thinking, oh, I should probably do something now to fix it. I'm just thinking, oh, at some point, all of this stuff will just be in the past, and not thinking, oh, I should probably do stuff to make this stuff in the past. I just think that time just improves everything. I mean, technically, through experience, obviously, yeah, sure, but it's not exactly just that simple as to just oh, well, it's been a week, much better now. So yeah, God, it's annoying. But no, the dumbest thing in the past few weeks is my addiction to egging. God. Well, like I said in the past video, I think I said re-downloaded it because, I played it a while ago and thought, well, it wasn't that bad, was it? And it's one of those more fleshed out mobile games, so I thought, let's actually give it a chance. I mean, so is Pixel Gun, I guess, but Pixel Gun's more like, it's more of a guilty pleasure than actual enjoyment. And right now, Pixel Gun for me is a bit dead. Luckily, I think I still have to grind at some points, which is a bit annoying. I have to go on tournament every 3 days or so just to grind for maybe an hour, and that's annoying because, well, I just hate the game. It's so unbalanced and so just it's not fun when you're on a phone because you have zero skill. You can't do anything when you're on a phone to play against other people because you have no control over anything, and most stuff you're just lucking out or sort of glitching your way to, not really glitching, but just sort of taking all the advantages you can just to get a win. It's a bit cheaty, not cheating as in hacking or anything. It just feels a bit lazy, but there's nothing you can do. You're playing on a phone. It's so useless. Also, why is the light so bright? It's a terrible day, and yeah, I still look like outside my window is just heaven. I don't know. But yeah, Pixel Guns just don't like it at the moment. Finally grinded my way to fake pistol, the elite challenges weapon of this pass with 6 days left. I don't know. I got a bit panicked, so I just did it in an hour or so. So yeah, hold on. Right. Okay. So this goes here. Yeah. Pixel Gun's just been not that alive. Slowed down on it. It is still good though because I could just hop on every hour or so or every. Well, I don't really hop on that often these days because when I'm at work I don't really have time to just go and play Pixel Gun. But when I can, I hop on, get keys, get gems. It's so easy to farm these days just by doing nothing, but of course I still farm tournament, which is a bit of a bad idea, but it still pays. Every 3 days it does help me gain wealth. So yeah, that's sort of all I can sort of ask for at the moment with Pixel Gun. But Egg Inc, it is just it's incredibly fleshed out and well made. So I felt that I could sort of invest more time into it. And so I got the gold pass. I don't really know, the pro permit. I basically, oh yeah, I talked about it. I had to make a new Apple ID because I wanted to just start being able to purchase stuff freely, even though it's probably a bad idea. But I'm not going crazy with it because I have what's it? Oh god, I can't. Dude, I swear I'm losing English. I'm learning Chinese these days and I'm just losing English. I swear you can only be good at one language. Absolutely, just me. But yeah, I keep on knowing words I want to use in Chinese but not in English. I don't know what's going on. My brain's just shutting down right now. I'm breaking. It's awful. But I have, oh yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, I have a good concept of money now, so I sort of know. All right, maybe don't buy 1,000 Pixel Gun coins with $150. That probably doesn't help me that much. Not that I considered that, because I have I finished my pets in Pixel Gun, but that was ages ago news. That was old news. Which that was sort of a big milestone, a big goal of mine to max out all the pets from common to legendary. And so I did that a few weeks ago. And now I got a coin farm, even though it's terrible, so I have no clue why I did that in the first place. Now my goal is sort of to mythicalize every single gold skin weapon, which is coming along pretty nicely, I think. I'm really sort of doubting on the anime scythe, the weapon anime scythe, because I don't know if it even. I don't know if it ever comes back, so I don't know if it's going to be incredibly difficult to obtain. So yeah, all of this is really just for Reddit. I honestly, personally, would not even like bother with the gold skin weapons if it wasn't for Reddit. Like, I don't even want the points. I just want to show that, oh, I've done something. I've done something sort of topical, I guess. Not topical, but like it's a goal. It's a good outline. It's a very well outlined goal, and when you achieve it, I guess it's nice. I guess I don't know. It's really useless stuff, but that's all that I am farming on Pixelgun for nowadays anyway. So yeah, whatever, whatever about that. Yeah, Egg Inc. I've just been sort of farming so much. I go on like every 5 minutes. It's quite awful. I've like it's actually an addiction though, because I can't. There's literally nothing to do on there these days. Like I don't know. I'm just in a sort of limbo where I'm just trying to farm, but it's going so slowly. And so it's just being annoying, and I am wasting tons of time on it. But it is fun. I will admit, Egg Inc. is actually a very nice, well-produced game. And so I am playing it now. That's my main two right now: Egg Inc. and Pixel Gun. God, when am I going to get back into Clash of Clans? I swear they're gonna have another anniversary, and I'm gonna miss out on the obstacle. I think the obstacle always spawns though, on the anniversary. No matter if you don't have like space or anything. No matter if you have like a full sort of base, it'll still spawn. I think. I don't know. Okay, right. I really want to like make my obstacle collection into something, because literally right now it's so pathetic. I've got like 4 corners of random stuff, and it's just useless. I want it to be impressive, I want to have like obstacles, like every obstacle from 2016, which is absolutely not going to happen because I've missed out on tons already. But I still want it to be like a cool, like, I guess, collection. That's really just my fascination with games nowadays, is to have a collection. Like well, just basically Pixel and the obstacles in Clash of Clans. That's really it. But yeah, I wonder when I'm going to return to that. I mean, hopefully never. But I also like sort of value that game. I don't really know what sort of value it brings to my life, but I don't know. It's like it's a cool thing to have, I guess, but not really a cool thing to like develop. Like I'd love a base. I'd love a maxed base with all the obstacles in the game, but like I really don't want to be sitting there doing that. I think it's one of those things. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of games I just hope I never really return to. I mean, like things like Critical Ops and stuff that I just go on momentarily to sort of have some fun, even though I can't. Last time I went on, it was awful because I couldn't do anything. Like I wasn't even like numb or anything. Like my hands weren't even stiff. I was just playing terribly. I couldn't aim. I couldn't do anything. It was so annoying. I don't even know. It wasn't even lag because I was just missing every single shot. I hated it. It was such a bad experience. Yeah, I just played for like an hour, and that's something I definitely need to fix. How come there's? Oh wait, no, those are toes. They're not. I thought it was like 3 feet there. Yeah. So that's just games. I hope I never really revisit, but also I don't know. They're still in my mind. They're still fresh in my mind, going like, oh, play us. You played us for this long. You should probably, uh, keep on playing. I don't know. It's just a bit, yeah. It's like completely unnecessary, but also just something that I hold value in, which is annoying. But yeah. I guess. We'll see. We'll see what my verdict is. Maybe I'll never touch it again. Because is it harmful? I think it's harmful. Just like egging. I can't. Why have I doomed myself to play the game for the next 6 years? I mean, but the thing is, right? Okay, so see here. feed. Oh wait, it's not in my. It's not in my uh bar thing. Come on, can we just feed your monster? I've been playing this for how long? Like 8 years, and it's not been like been a single. There's not been a single sort of occasion where I've been addicted to it, and it's just like stuff like that. Like I'm going to feel like a lot of achievement once I finish that game. But like I don't actually spend that long on it. I mean, some days I'm like, all right, let's just grind feed my monster for whatever reason, and I sit on there for like an hour just tapping away like mad. It is absolutely because the gameplay is like terrible and completely pointless, but it's still something that's like it's still something that is enjoyable. Like when you reach a milestone, you actually feel sort of nice about yourself. But like you don't play it. Like there's so little playing. I mean, that's probably why it's taken this long, and I probably could have, if I actually played it and bored myself to death, I probably would have finished the game much sooner. But yeah, okay, right. I'm gonna turn off screen recording for now because, well, not screen recording, face cam, because don't want my phone completely shutting down and losing the recording. I don't think that happens, but just in case. Okay, right. So that's off now. How much battery? Oh, yeah, 1%, 2%. Okay. Yeah. So stuff like that. That's enjoyable. I think that's a cool thing to have. But Pixel Gun with that much sort of functionality, that much things to do, Egg Inc. with not even that much things to do. I just go on it because I like seeing numbers go up or something. I don't know. It's just a complete like waste of time, and in the end, who even knows what you'll feel? Guess we'll find out. Oh please, just get it away from me. But yeah, no. And that's sort of what's been happening as well in the past few weeks, just playing, literally being addicted to a mobile game. Well, I mean, that's what's been going on for the past half a year, I reckon. But yeah, it is. Oh God, it's April now. Pranked all my friends yesterday by saying I'd go back to school. No one responded. I'm pretty sure that they all know it was an April Fool's. Well, I mean, some of them thought I was coming back, but no one cares. Yeah, so that was, I guess, mean spirited. But no, did I say I was gonna finish this stuff before April? I hope not. I mean, I always say that. I don't. If I did, then I failed once again. I don't think I would say that though. Why would I finish stuff? I mean, I think time's been going pretty fast the past few weeks, because I swear the last time I think I did say that I was going to finish the animations before. Well, I mean, I think I said that and then realized that is absolutely not going to happen because it requires me to line stuff, color stuff, and all that, and it was just never going to happen. But it was still a goal. It was still like a sort of thing going like, oh, you could do that. And I didn't do that, so goal failed, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing it now, so I guess that I'm still gesturing like I'm recording. God. Yeah, so I guess I'm doing it now, and that's better than what I can sort of. Well, that's better than nothing, basically. So, oh yeah, we're just doing the in betweens now, so I don't really need to focus that much. I don't think, even though I'm still failing incredibly hard because I don't know, this stuff is absolutely wrong. It's just not how you in between. Oh God, I'm so bad at drawing. Just end me. Yeah, speaking of being bad at drawing, I'm going to take drawing classes. Yay! My mom recommended me someone, her friend basically is like a drawing master. Like he basically like has his own master class and stuff. But I have to go to his house to learn stuff. Well, like he has classes basically. He runs classes at his house, and apparently he's like spawned like a ton of just like high school, or not high school, like university standard artists, and like they're all like, he's got all of their pictures and stuff and all of their art like stored like a museum, and I'm going to learn from him, I think. I don't really know. Basically I'm learning sort of sketching. Well, no, I'm not learning. He basically runs classes during the holidays to sort of teach people sketching and stuff, and it's like I don't know what it's called in English. It's basically just like still lifes and portraits and stuff. Just drawing stuff in 3D basically. It's not quite my style, but I think I could learn like good stuff from it, you know. So yeah, I just think yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. A week or two later, maybe 3 weeks later. Well, just when the holidays start, basically. What was I actually saying? Yeah, no. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I was saying the time was going really quickly. Because just like a few weeks ago, I asked my friend like when the holidays would start, and he said like 5 weeks or 6 or so. And now it's like really close, isn't it? God, just working's been really, I guess, monotone, and you can't really like keep track of stuff when you're just going to work day to day. But yeah, that's really that. I don't really know. Don't really know just what else to say about that. Yeah. What's with the no. So I actually have to pay for the classes basically. Okay. God, I just had to get myself back on track there. Yeah, no. So going to the classes actually costs like quite a lot of money, and that's got sort of like worrying me. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'd regret it. I doubt I'd regret it because I've met the guy and he's like a saint. Like he's literally like just actually like faith restoring human, but I just don't really know just how much I could learn art wise. I mean, if nothing, I'd probably become a better person just in just being around him. But yeah, best case scenario, I become professional artist, and I can actually show my friends something rather than keep everything away. But the thing is, right, because what drawing, what like professional drawing is, like what the drawing profession entails these days is like drawing stuff from real life, like drawing from a real life reference. And I don't really do that, you know. I don't really have a dragon at my disposal. I mean, maybe it'd be good if I like got into like clay sculptures or something and then like sculpted. I really okay. This might be a future business venture, right? Like animal models, like you know those mannequins, you know those human mannequins, right? Make animal versions of those. I think I would fare very well in the furry market. But also I don't really know how on earth I'm supposed to maybe make 10 and like sell them at like just like breakneck prices. Breakneck, yes. The price is so quick. Yeah, I don't know. That might be cool. If nothing, I could just make one for myself, and that might be helpful. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Drawing dragons doesn't really it doesn't really help you draw dragons because you can't like draw dragons with still lifes. Doesn't quite work like that. So, yeah. But who knows? Maybe I'll stop drawing dragons altogether and I'll become a proper artist. God, imagine that'd be like a nightmare, wouldn't it? But like, I mean, you say that like I hear people say things like, "Oh, I can't imagine if I'm like something else in the future." But like, things change, you know. You might just lose interest, and losing interest isn't scary because you're just not interested, you know. It's only scary to you in the past if you just stop being interested in something that you're really interested in back then. So, you know, if that happens, then coolios. I mean, I think Chillis and the gang will always have a place in my heart because you know it's 3 years of this, and it's still going pretty strong. So I think yeah, it's not likely that I'll lose interest, but if it happens, it could still be like a side thing. I mean, if I do like despise dragons in the future, it might just be a bit different, but you know, you never really completely lose something, so I think it's fine. But yeah. Red line. I was on a Eurobeat drifting compilation binge on YouTube. Well, not really a binge. I just watched the Baby Driver what is it, Deja Vu video, and the Star Wars gas video, I think. And I got recommended Redline. Oh god, yeah, I said I was gonna accept those circles, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. Redline, the anime movie, and I watched it because I don't know, I was liking cars at that moment. And it's actually like, I mean, animation as well. It was so just incredible, just the yellow line race, the clip on YouTube, and I just really loved it. And because it was a movie, I just thought, I got an hour to spare, or two, and so I just went online and just watched it, on Anime Take, which is a bit cheeky. I didn't really quite get the support the anime the way that it probably should have been, but I just wanted something quick at that point, so I just watched it there and then and there. And yeah, it was just actually like one of the top movies I've ever seen. I don't watch a lot of movies. I mean, to be fair, every single movie I've watched has been like pretty good. Well, I mean, movies that I've been recommended and watched with my friends and stuff, they've all been like, I guess, pretty good, because they're sort of written that way so that like they actually don't suck. But I just really liked Redline. I loved its humor. I think it was like, it felt like such a parody. It literally was like a funny movie, but like sort of serious as well. I don't really know. I wouldn't like call it a comedy, but it literally felt like there was an overarching comedy to it, and that was kind of funny. I don't know. That's sort of what my the highlight for me is, the humor in that movie, but also just, I guess, well, the animation is another just huge part of the anime, and yeah, it was crazy. It was super hype. I loved the races, and I loved the sort of plot line, I guess. I mean, the sort of moral takeaway that I didn't really catch what it was trying to sell, but everything else, it was just a story wise, it was pretty good. And also, I just love how like open-ended it is. It just like explains nothing that happens in the world, and like things are just so random, and I don't know, like XD random, but I loved it. It was so just bizarre. It was a cool thing to watch, just to chill out to, I guess. So yeah, sort of hyped still about that. Gave me some new music to listen to for a while, because I don't know, I just like listening to OST of things now, because it's interesting. It's interesting, the background music for things that are supposed to like not really like well, yeah, I guess just the scoring of stuff is cool to me, I think. So yeah, that's sort of also something in the past week. Redline, I really like that. And that's pretty much everything there. I don't really have anything else to say. Can we just finish this frame, because it's like the last one to sort of complete the walk cycle? Dude, this has probably been like one of the most productive sketching videos I've ever done, because I'm never productive when sketching. Hold on. But I haven't even, but the main sort of structures there, I can't do everything in this video. Alright, well, how's it look? Can we move that back so I don't get confused? Okay, cool. Right, how is it? It's some stuff missing. But overall, I mean, like, it's not it's not exactly perfect, but like that's pretty much the point. Ooh, that's really weird. I don't know if it's just trippy because the oh no, yeah, it's just trippy because like when you can see both the legs, like, because I'm banking on the fact that your brain sort of sees the your brain sees the legs like separately. It's always the forelegs that sort of really sort of illusion you. But like when you can see both the legs in a sketch, it sort of looks like they're walking when it's literally just like the same frame repeating. And sometimes you see that because it doesn't, like, there's a part where it doesn't move very far, and the lines could like intercept, and like you could sort of perceive them as like not different ones and just the same ones, and it looks really stupid when you look at it like that. But the hind legs is pretty fine, I think. Yeah, it looks like it works. Forelegs will look good once the other leg is hidden. The head, it's fine, I guess. It's not really that consistent, but what you're gonna do? Missing some lines there and some neck lines, but that's fine. The tail is just, I don't really know how to do the tail, so I guess I'm gonna do that at some point just by itself, because it is a separate sort of thing. The wing, oh no, the wing. How do we do that? I don't know. I guess just draw it at some point, and I really feel like just completely like redoing this character's face though, because I really don't think this is exactly what sort of represents the character, because like I was looking at a very specific reference, and it was like it was like an artist interpretation of this character, and it was completely different to what the character actually was. I don't know why I only checked one reference for the character. Well, it wasn't even a reference, just like I said, an artist interpretation, so it was completely not what the character was, and so I've completely drawn the character wrong, and this is a bit closer to what they should sort of represent, and it's completely different to what I've drawn here, so it's a bit rubbish. I might have to just completely redo everything. Well, not redo everything since I've not really started, but yeah. Basically the stuff that I need to redo, I can just redo. Yeah, like stuff like the chest plate, the thousands of lines that I have to draw in, and like the tufts of hair, like these tufts of hair, they don't even like exist pretty much on the original original design, and I've completely just made a ton of work by looking at that sort of detailed interpretation of the character instead of just drawing the character from from their original ref, even though they didn't have a ref. God, can everyone just get a reference for the character, because like this really makes it hard for me. But yeah, okay, cool. We made progress. Look at that. God, that only took how long? Look, how easy was that? Just to draw in every. Oh my God, me putting stuff off for literal months, and just being able to do them in an hour is just, I can't believe myself. But yeah, that's really all that is. Anything else that I'd like to say? God, my voice is dead. No, Music Week this week. 10 songs, just absolutely out of the blue. 10 songs. It's completely incredible. But yeah, looking forward to listening to that. Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean, there's a bit random point, but in the car yesterday, like yesterday, going around installing, it was literally just like car trips half the time. So I was in the car most of the time, and my colleague allowed me to connect my phone to the Bluetooth and play my songs. And turns out he has a similar music taste to me, and or sorta. He says he likes my taste, but yeah, it was kind of weird playing my songs to another person. Like, I don't know, I don't know. I just don't really know who's sort of into this sort of genre. And also I've just like, I tortured him by playing the Music to Go Freak Yourself To by Moody Good album, which only I can listen to, basically. Because nobody else who's like interested in music listens to that album. Like, and I'm like, I was sitting there the whole time just sort of cringing, because there is a lot of songs, like out of the whole album, I think like maybe four or five songs are listen toable. The rest are just a bit, I don't know, they're a bit sort of trashy, like, I guess. I know it's like good sound design and all, but like if the song generally doesn't sound good, I just don't really enjoy it that much. So I don't know. I sort of always point to that album for my music taste, but I don't really like a lot of the songs in it, so that's not really that great. So I just sort of played that until I don't know, I felt like we couldn't really take it anymore. And yeah, so that was brilliant, I guess. Yeah, no. What else was I gonna say? What else was I gonna say? Yeah, that's really it. Completely forgot, but okay. We're done. I think. Mm. So, I don't know. I'm thinking. What? Oh yeah, no. Oh. I hate adding stuff at the end of the video because I feel like I'm never gonna see this sort of stuff. But of course, like it's still part of the video. But like I've already said goodbye, so it's a bit annoying. God, these things that I keep on forgetting to talk about. Hold on, I've forgotten again. What? What was it? No. I've forgotten again. Okay, well, the thing I did remember, basically, yeah. So, remember a few videos ago where I dumped the dark element for a space element? Yeah. Basically, I've like just ages ago, not ages ago, but quite a while ago, I made all the sort of, I guess, symbols for all the elements, basically. And I think they're quite nice. They're quite like simple and convey their message pretty well. You can sort of tell which every single one are. I mean, probably not the literal circle or the literal square, or I mean, everything else is pretty self-explanatory, I think. Well, I mean, if you can't tell, fire, water, electricity, ice, light, dark, space, soul, time. Time's a bit weird. Change that. It used to be 2 semicircles in the shape of an hourglass. I thought that was pretty good, but it didn't really fit well with all the other sort of symbols. Yeah, and earth and wind, and yeah, they're pretty well, right? They're pretty good. But now I've just completely gotten rid of darkness and replaced it with space, and those two are literally the best symbols that I've created. Like, maybe, well, no, they literally are the best symbols I've created. We got an eclipse, we got literal representation of darkness eclipsing this, like, well, yeah, just an eclipse. That's pretty dark, and we got a sort of 3-dimensional cube, sort of, and that's the embodiment of space. And now both of them are the same thing, and I don't know which one to keep. I really like the eclipse, but like, I don't know, umbral, like, I guess it's called umbral, and I guess I could keep the eclipse, but like, it's not quite like, actually, well, I mean, it sort of works. Just reconsidering, because they do have like control over like gravity and stuff, and I mean, eclipses aren't exactly that related to gravity, but it's sort of planetary, whatever, I guess. We could have this, but I don't want to dump either one. Literally could have been any element that I replaced, but it had to be the two that had the best symbols. I can't believe this. I'm gutted. But yeah, what's the other thing I was going to talk about? Oh my goodness. No. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, no. Remember now. Yeah, work is great because I lose sleep, but the weekends and my break day is even greater because I lose even more sleep, right? So I've got a paradox of sleeping, basically, is like I take time off work to get more sleep, but on my break days I literally like stay up the latest because the night before my break day, I'm like, well, my break day being Wednesday and the weekends I don't go to work, so the night before that, I'm like, oh, I could sleep in. So I stay up till like 3 in the morning, and I wake up at like 7 and just stay awake for no good reason. This morning I was lucky. I was actually able to fall back asleep and be able to get like just even 9 hours or 10 hours of sleep. But other days I just wake up and stay awake, and it's such a waste of a break day because I get back to work even more tired than when I stopped because I just don't go to sleep. I don't go to bed on time on the weekends and on Tuesday on the night of Tuesday because I just think, oh, well, tomorrow I don't have to get up so early because it's a break day. And also I'm like, oh, well, break day is good because I can rest more. Probably should have said that the other way around, but it's just annoying. It's bad, and I really need to rectify that. So, yeah, got this guy's homework to do now, so that's just annoying. I'll return to animating this stuff at some point. So, yeah, hopefully this talk's taught me to be a bit less perfectionist and just get stuff done. Without really worrying that much about, oh god, remember me protractor animating? That was the worst. That was the darkest period of my perfectionism. But yeah, that's enough now. Okay, right, I think that's everything I want to talk about. Finally off my chest. Right, bye bye.